Happy Monday and welcome to Rach Talk, my weekly show where I sit in our craft room at Chic HQ and drink lots of caffeine and talk to you about random things. Today I'm going to try a gingerbread latte because I'm basically just working my way through everything that Starbucks has to offer. Wait, let's spin that. Oh, is that a terrible sound? I'm so sorry. Oh, that is heartwarming. It's not the most delicious one I've ever had of all the ones I've been trying lately, but for some reason I like it most. It tastes like their pumpkin bread. Have you had the pumpkin bread at Starbucks, which is basically I just want to live inside a loaf of that pumpkin bread? All right, now just gonna have a minute where I drink a bunch of caffeine really fast so I have the energy. Some of you may or may not know, if you follow me on social media, that I took my mom for her 60th birthday. I took her to see Celine Dion in concert in Las Vegas. Let me back up. I haven't been to Vegas in probably 5 years. There was a time in my life, 10 years and 3 children ago, when I could not think of anything cooler than going to Las Vegas. Staying up all night, spending all my money, being hungover the next, ugh. Now, just getting off the plane there makes me feel like I'm gonna be sick. I am not hating on Las Vegas because there's a time and a place for that in your life. It's just not this time or this place. I didn't want to go to Las Vegas, but I did want to see Celine Dion because I'm not an android. And so me and my sister Melody and my mom all went to see her. I don't even know how to describe how much she took a blowtorch to my expectations. She's so good. And I don't even care if you like Celine Dion. You go to her concert and I dare you not to bow down at the altar of her voice. She's not even trying. She's just that good. And she's so over the top and she's so cheesy and you just love every single second of it. From her accent, to her hand gestures, to her wigs. Oh, get out of here. At one point during her show, for no reason I could surmise, she decided to do a Prince medley. Celine Dion singing Purple Rain? I dare you not to cry at that. Also, what you don't remember that Celine Dion does? She sings the theme song to Beauty and the Beast. Did you remember that? I didn't. And all of a sudden, Celine walked out in a yellow ball gown and started singing Tale as Old as Time. And I'm crying like a 13-year-old. At one point, I loved her so hard, she could have murdered my entire extended family on the stage, and I would have been like, probably has a good reason. They probably made her mad. If you ever get the chance, guys, it is worth the ticket. It is worth the money. It was the best show. For those of you who read historical romance, there is an author named Sherry Thomas who is arguably the greatest, for sure top 5 greatest living historical romance writers ever, since for reals. Sherry's become a friend of mine over the last couple of years, and I've read everything that she writes in historical, but she has a series of YA, which means young adult fantasy. So think like Hunger Games. So Sherry wrote this series of book about a teenage girl who has magical powers. For the longest time, I did not read it. Partially because Sherry's already too talented, and I really don't need to be reminded that someone can just slip in and out of genres like it's no thing and always do it well. But also because books about teenagers come with a whole bucket load of angst that you need to prepare yourself for emotionally. I waited and waited, and this week I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go into this world of dragons and magic, and that sounds exactly like what I need to do right now. And it was awesome. So the first book in this trilogy is called The Burning Sky, and it's so well done. Also, if you like Cinder, I know some like Jack has no idea most of you have no idea what I'm talking about. There's a handful of you who are like, yes, these are my books. And all good young adult, romance, fantasy, whatever, it all comes full circle, and by the end, the couple is in love and happy and smooching, which is all I need. And I knew, don't go any further. don't pick up the second book. Don't you dare pick up the second book, because the only way you have a second book is if you split them apart in some horrible way. But like 12 minutes, I was like, I'm not going to buy it. I will not buy it. I'm going to find another thing. I'm going to move on. I'm going to watch a documentary on Netflix. And then I was like, what? They haven't killed the bad guy. I need to know what happened. So I pick up the second book. They're split up. Right now, they're broken apart, and I don't want to be here. I don't want to be at work like a human. I want to be in that second book figuring out what's going on. I'm upset. And if you need a book to read this holiday weekend and you're into teenage fantasy magic dragons, The Burning Sky, check it out. We are doing a new Chic Shows Up. Some of you might remember that a couple of months ago we did a clothing drive here at the office and got so many of you to participate with us. It was so special and awesome and did some really great things in the world. And we're doing another one. It's an event here at Chic HQ. Our big push for the next year is to start hosting live events that you can come and hang out with us, and we can have an awesome day, and we can do some good. I work with a local transitional homeless center here in Los Angeles. It's something that's really close to my heart, and I have committed to providing 50 holiday dinners for the graduates of this program. These are families who have at one time been homeless and have now transitioned to have jobs and apartments and all those things, but maybe might not have the extra resources to provide a beautiful holiday dinner for their kids. So on December 19th, here at Chic HQ in Los Angeles, we are hosting an event where we are packing beautiful baskets for these 50 different families, and we want your help. Come hang out and listen to Christmas carols and take pictures and pack baskets and wrap presents and do all these awesome things for these local families and get to hang out with us, which we think is pretty cool. So here's the thing. We only have room for 40 of you at Chic HQ because we take a lot of space up as well. If you're interested in coming and hanging out with us on December 19th, I would suggest you go to the link right now below and reserve your spot because I think it's gonna go fast. I'm super excited about this campaign, and I hope you guys will come and hang out with us and show up. Wait a minute, I totally forgot to talk about the fact that so many of you sent pictures, tagged your pictures, Rach Talk, on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter so that we could check you out in wearing my Sense of Style line. So thank you so much. I love that the scarves are like the jam. Everybody, the scarves and the Bless sweatshirt, everybody are super into those. So thanks, guys. It's Thanksgiving week here in the US, and for those of us who are celebrating it, that means that many of us will likely spend this weekend with our family, which is awesome, and also sometimes not awesome. You're single and everybody is asking, why haven't you gotten married? Where are those babies? Whatever, the awkward questions, fill in the blank here. Sometimes we have family members that aren't great, and we're still needing to spend the holiday with them. For those of you who are having anxiety about this Thursday, I wanted to talk to you because I've definitely been there. Don't let someone else being unkind make you unkind. Don't let someone else being a jerk make you a jerk. Grace is giving someone the opposite of what they deserve. So my prayer for you guys this week is that you can go into this Thanksgiving holiday where we are thankful for what we've been given and offer grace to those family members who maybe don't deserve it. Don't leave this day as less than you started. I just wanted you to know that I'm thinking of you guys, and if this is a hard week for you, you're not alone. You're in my prayers. Have a very happy, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving, and thank you guys so much. I'll see you next Monday.